So I'm out here at the farm and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was looking through TikTok and my friend Willow was talking about drawing. So I thought that I would give a tip on blind contour drawing. Just hanging out here with my hubby and my puppy. So you want to start off by doing something called blind contour drawing. And what that means is you're going to draw what you see, not what you think you see. Your brain starts playing games with you. We like to simplify everything in our mind. So when we see a dog, we do a very simplified version of a dog. It goes back to basically who taught us symbols for what a dog looks like. So it's usually like your mom or your dad or somebody that sat down with you and drew simple shapes to get you understanding things, and those symbols stuck with us. I'm probably going to have to do a second and third video just to show this whole process. So we have symbols in our head. So our brain gets a little bit sloppy and it tries to find the easiest route for drawing things, and then we're not actually really observing very well. So we have to go back to observation, and we can do that with blind contour drawings. So let's start. You just need a piece of paper and a pencil, or you can use your iPad, which is what I'm going to do. And what you're going to draw is not a picture from a book. You're going to draw your hand. So I'm going to show you how to set things up. So what you want to do is put your hand to the side, and you're going to just look at your hand. As hard as it is, you don't want to look at what you're drawing. This is a blind drawing. So what you need to visualize is something walking along the whole contour of your hand. Don't worry about any of those details. We're just looking at learning how to observe this shape, okay? So with my hand put to the side, I'm going to put my pencil down, and I like to imagine that there's a little ladybug crawling along the contour, and they don't go too fast and they don't go too slow. So I'm not looking at my screen. As hard as it is, I'm not looking at my screen, and I'm slowly just letting my pencil travel at the same pace as that ladybug. This takes a lot of concentration and a lot of observation. So as you can see, that looks absolutely horrible and does not look like my hand. But there's very interesting details in this already. So you can see that I didn't just do this, right? I didn't whip along and just draw sausage fingers. I was nice and slow, and I was really starting to look at all of the nooks and crannies on the contour of my hand. So what you want to do is you want to go back and you want to do that a second time and a third time and a fourth time and a fifth time. Usually what I do is I like to use a large piece of paper so that I can just consecutively go and draw the first, then move on to the second, to the third, to the fourth, and to the fifth. And they're all done blind. Sometimes people struggle and they want to cheat. Something that you can do is actually take a paper plate and slide it over your pencil so that it actually blocks the view of your paper, so you have no choice. You can't look at it, and you're just keeping your observations to what it is that you're drawing. So then after that, what you're going to do is you're going to move on to a detailed blind contour drawing. So for a detailed contour drawing, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go in and I'm going to look at all of those creases and lines and stuff that I have. But here's the trick. You can't lift up your pencil. I might have forgotten to say that in the first video. You don't lift up your pencil. And of course, you don't look at your page. You're constantly observing your hand. So now what you're ready to do after all of that observation is something called an actual contour drawing. And you can look at your hand and you can lift up your pencil. Now the trick though is that what ends up happening is people just go right back to sausage fingers because their brain wants them to do that. It's like, oh, okay. You are going to have to literally fight your brain, or else you're going to always end up drawing what the symbols are in your brain instead of what you're actually observing. So now I'm observing my hand. You still want to make sure that you are looking at your subject more than you're looking at your page. That's the key to strong drawing. You're not looking at your page too much. And you're trying not to think too much, which can be hard. So after doing some blind contour drawings, I was able to go in and do an actual contour drawing that looks quite a lot like my hand instead of what my brain is telling me hands look like. So it's all about the observation, drawing what you see, not what you think you see. And all of these lessons are from Betty Edwards' book, Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain. I will continually reiterate how important that book is for learning drawing skills. So I hope that helps you to start your journey of observational drawing.